Welcome to the 22nd part of the Solo Max level Newbie. Join my Patreon if you want to support me. At the start we see, she activates a 4-star defense barrier. As the barrier forms around her, he thinks, the two's magic is so powerful that it puts my title as the strongest mage to shame. He doesn't even possess a mage-related class, but he's activated more than 20 barriers at once. And now he's combining them into one form. I'm almost embarrassed as a mage. This whole thing, it's amazing. As Jin-hyuk marvels at the display of magic, a copy condition window appears before him. Copy conditions. Maria is grateful that you saved her life. Show off your magic skills to earn her admiration and respect. The conditions are fulfilled almost instantly. You have successfully copied Hellfire. Suddenly, a flashback begins. We see Isabella, the Wailing Witch, holding clay dolls representing the 7 deadly sins: pride, greed, envy, wrath, gluttony, lust, and sloth. Jin-hyuk's voice echoes through the scene, saying, "It's about time you were freed from your obsession with the 7 deadly sins and found peace." Isabella, the Wailing Witch. As the flashback ends, all of Isabella's barriers shatter. Jin-hyuk reflects, the Wailing Witch, a genius who came across the 7 deadly sins and became insanely obsessed with them during her magic research. She's rather pitiful for someone who has mastered something so dark. He then activates First Ever Fire, a potent spell. Another copy condition window appears, saying copy condition. Isabella has lived her entire life cursing herself. If you can time travel back to when she was an infant and greet her warmly, you will be allowed to copy one of her skills. The conditions are fulfilled once more. You have successfully copied Black Tears. Jin-hyuk, now empowered by his newly acquired abilities, thinks to himself, I'll make sure to make good use of the skill that you created, Isabella. Maria, still catching her breath, says, it's over. Jin-hyuk nods and replies, let's find a way back. We need to check if they handled their part well. The scene shifts, and we see Teresa brutally beating other hunters. She looks down at them with disdain and says, is this all you've got despite being a guild master? Chi-in-yong rushes forward, grabbing her arm in desperation. Miss, stop. She's going to die if you don't, he pleads. Teresa, without hesitation, hits Chi-in-yong with her elbow, sending him flying. Shut it, she snaps, her voice dripping with anger. Stupid actions like that have left that man in such a state. As she turns back to her victim, another hunter lies injured nearby. Teresa's rage only grows as she begins to beat the woman again. If you had beaten her up from the start like this, how nice and convenient would it have been? She sneers, her voice filled with malice. Drawing her swords, she coldly declares, it's actually true. Someone who's dumb enough to become a victim of manipulation should just die. Chi-in-yong, still reeling from the blow, thinks in panic, no. If she kills that guild master, the entire nation of India will become our enemy. But before Teresa can deliver the final blow, Jin-hyuk intervenes, blocking her sword with his twin dragon swords. What, you're here? Teresa asks, seemingly unfazed by his sudden appearance. Jin-hyuk, however, is serious. I can't have you killing the guild master without any permission, no matter how much you dislike her. Don't be lame, he warns her. He then activates a 3-star spell, Interference Barrier, to prevent further violence. Meanwhile, Lee shouts to Jin-hyuk, Young Sunset's condition is worsening. Jin-hyuk quickly orders, take him out of here and get him treated. His concern then shifts to Teresa, and he asks, what about Teresa? Lee shrugs, who knows? Jin-hyuk's expression hardens as he steps closer to Teresa, demanding, what did you do to her? Teresa, with a wicked grin, responds, the demonic energy you exude smells so good. Stop pretending like that. I know you can't kill me. You couldn't do it last time either. Isn't that right? You'll be thankful someday that I persist. When there isn't someone by our little hypocritical goody two-shoes side who isn't afraid to do that dirty work, she won't be able to accept the fact that she has to kill and will hesitate until it's too late to do anything. But don't worry, I'll be there when that happens. See you again when the time comes. With those chilling words, she releases Teresa, leaving Jin-hyuk to grab Teresa, deep in thought. I didn't realize that the corrupted personality could take complete control, he muses. Yanhua, noticing his distress, says, I'll take her. Don't worry. Jinhyuk nods, all right. As Yanhua takes Teresa away, Lee asks, Where are you going? We took down the boss. Aren't you coming with us? Jinhyuk, resolute, replies, There's one last thing I have to do. The scene shifts to the Antichrist's tomb in the 7th room. One of the demonic humans is there, alongside Tristan, who seems to be up to something. The system announces Holy Relic. Human leather war drum is reacting. A special condition has been fulfilled. A high-floor being will descend. Intermediate rank demon, Hargan. A menacing figure materializes, and the demon booms. Who dares to summon me to the lower floors? Tristan, filled with reverence, says, My name is Tristan. I am a member of the Demonic Human Association. I swear my soul's loyalty to you. Jinhyuk, having arrived just in time, smirks and says, I knew it. You were playing house with some intermediate rank demon. Tristan, taken aback, shouts, Kong Jinhyuk, you're done for. You think that you can win against a high-floor being. Desperate, Tristan turns to Hargan, pleading, Oh, great demon, please eliminate him. He's someone who's trying to stop us from resurrecting the Demon King. Hargan, with a wicked smile, responds, Really? That sounds fun. Arrogant human. I'll make you beg for death. Unfazed, Jinhyuk sets up his chair in front of the scene. Confused, Hargan asks, What are you doing? Jinhyuk nonchalantly opens a box of popcorn and says, Me? Getting ready for the show. The demon stares at him, bewildered. The show? Suddenly, Hargan is struck in the face by an unseen force. A powerful voice echoes through the chamber. How dare an intermediate-ranked demon try to interrupt my entertainment? The ranking in the demon realm must be a complete mess. Hargan, now terrified, stammers, You're... Meanwhile, Jinhyuk, still munching on his popcorn, watches with satisfaction. The figure before them is none other than the Demon King, Varial. This is the end. Subscribe for next part. Join my Patreon if you want to support me.